Welcome back, guys, to the one and only show where we love talking about baseball. This is the Baseball Central Podcast. I'm Ryan, this is TJ, and welcome back to our 9th episode here. We're on the backside of the All-Star break. Lot to get to tonight, TJ. Is there anything before we start that you want to bring up? Maybe something that you're feeling in your heart and soul right now?
Happy about where the Dodgers are. That's all I'm going to say right now. Although we did lose Walker Buehler. Hopefully, Dustin May can pick up. And
I'm sorry,
anyways,
but
I'm excited about that.
I'm sorry, but there's 3 guys coming back, and we're losing one of our studs, and we're getting 3 pretty good guys back. So I'm okay with it. Gratterall, May, and Trainin are going to be huge. I think Trainin takes maybe the closer role away from Kimbrel at some point.
I mean,
if Kimbrel can't keep it together, the guy has the highest strikeout ratio in Major League Baseball history. Just for all you nerds out there,
right?
This guy per 9 innings thrown pitches has more strikeouts than any other person per 9 innings ever in the history of baseball. So here's the thing they're saying about his stuff. This guy,
real quick, come on, real quick.
I mean, honestly, he has a man bun and he's doing that.
But why?
I don't know. Maybe it helps relax his shoulders when he brings them down.
That's like
Counsel
who
brought
him down, but Euclid had he would float into it, dude.
Hey, just so everybody knows on the internet, I'm going to start the Kevin Euclid dance. It's going to be the dance that goes viral, but we're going to call it the Euclid.
This didn't do anything.
Can we do that Euclid dance?
No, he do
that Euclid dance.
He'd do like this. He would do like this. He'd grab like this, and he'd go.
Totally.
And he would shake. But then he'd go like this. Rake! And he'd rake.
Well, don't you remember that one closer? He used to do this thing, Brad Lidge or something. He would whip his head at you and look at you like that. He wouldn't look at the hitter, and then he would whip his head all intense and look at you and get the sign.
Yeah, no.
We want to talk about trades, guys.
The Padres obviously getting Soto was huge, and I think Soto, he wanted out. His contract, like you mentioned before, was super end loaded.
And he's already won a title in a small market, so he wants to win in a big market, and they want to pay him.
And that's fair. So he should spread his wings and get out. So
same for him. Was it a surprise for you for him to go to San Diego?
No, because I just those were the rumors flying around. Tatis is there.
Well, and you have Machado there. And you have Musgrove just signed there.
I feel like that was going to be that was a main attraction for Soto, and so I'm happy for him to be down there, but. Tatis, man. I don't know.
What's going on, man, with the Padres organization? They seem like they have control and they're doing great things, but then they kind of almost come off the rails every year. What's up with that?
Well, I don't know, but Pedro Martinez was calling him out, saying it was the Padres' fault for that whole situation happening.
Well, I hear it was something he put on his hair after a haircut that had something OL in it, like butyrol, like clenbuterol, is a steroid fat burn.
Or close to clotterol.
It had something with an OL at the end, which is
because he had tapeworm. I heard it was a tapeworm issue.
I heard 2 things. I heard the tapeworm thing, which is gross. You don't want to have to admit.
Maybe he was getting tapered.
Tapered a worm in the back of his hair.
He was getting tapered.
I also heard it was something after a haircut they put hair care product on and it had some kind of something ROL at the end, which is a hyperbolic or anabolic steroid. And they just said
no way.
Here's the thing, guys. I watched him hit in his rehab starts. His legs look bigger. He might have been on the Sazula trying to get healthy, get bigger and stronger so that when he comes back, the wrist doesn't matter. What was the other injury he had? He had 2 injuries.
He got into a motorcycle accident. Well, what was it? At the beginning of the year.
He broke his wrist hiking, I think.
Hiking or a motorcycle or something. It was
something outside of baseball.
Shouldn't have been doing what he was doing. Got hurt.
Broke his wrist and then had a setback in rehab, I think.
Right. I like Tatis, but it doesn't surprise me that he
I like Tatis.
Popped. I just think that's something that I feel like he took a chance on. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna try and come back. I want to be ready.
And let me drive this home. How many times in Major League Baseball have you and I seen this exact story where they have to fake what it is that they're admitting they did?
Right.
Oh, it was a hair care product. It was a ringworm. When we know 99% of the cats that get injured want to get back faster, and if they have a setback like Tatis did, they go to the Sazula to try and get on it to get back faster so that they're home on the team, happy again, and they're not sitting around worried about their injury.
You're a
Andy Pettit, Roger Clement. Let's go down the list of guys that have already done this.
Superstar in the game.
He is the face of baseball.
Well, and that's what they were trying to make. And so he was like, I need to make sure when I come back, I hit the ground running. And he took a chance. And so I feel bad, but I don't feel bad. But I'm wondering why Pedro Martinez was so adamant about
when he was on the Mitchell Report.
He was saying when he was saying that the Padres they should have known, but Jimmy Rollins was saying, look, there's a protocol. If you're going to get something outside of the organization, you have to run it by. It's going to take time, but you have to say, hey, I'm going to one of my doctors in the Dominican Republic or in wherever you're going to go, and you have to show them. Otherwise, this is what happens. And so, regardless of what whatever you want to say, I think it's a personal responsibility if you're going to take something outside of the organization's knowledge, as far as topical treatment, medicine, anything. You have to be smart. You're a big time player with a big contract. You don't want it to affect your teammates
or the season,
or the season, and
it's already too late.
And then or he's going, I'll just pretend like I didn't know, and it's like, oh, it was for ringworm or like for my taper, and maybe they'll slap me on the wrist. And and it didn't work that way.
Now he's gone for 80 games, and there's only how many left in the season? That means next year he'll probably
That's not 80 games.
He'll probably have to sit out 20 games next year. I'm guessing.
It's a bummer.
What do you guys think about this cool little 007 bat we have right here, guys?
Do you
think when they made the 007 theme song and the menu, bum 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 bum,
you've seen that one?
Doom 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 doom. That song,
it's like the little.
That honestly, it's like the hardest song.
GoldenEye on the
64.
Oh my god, that was like the OG like Halo before Halo was.
Oh yeah,
it was like the
first person shooter. Yeah. The Golden Gun.
So amazing.
Was incredible.
Golden Gun.
So we wanted to talk about this bat right here, guys.
007. It's kind of dressed up like a black tuxedo.
Oh, I love it.
Stock bat, only $75. It's good maple. It's hard. It'll get you some doubles, triples, and
it looked like a gentleman while you do it, like Bond.
Yeah.
My question for you is:
you just do this when after you hit a bomb, and you go.
What's the price of these like Maruchis now?
Like $150, not custom. Remember?
What I'm saying is they've become like the bat that a lot of young kids are going to. I've noticed.
Marucci and Victus is the new like hotness. So I get it. That's
Victus is cool. I like their
other big brands are Old Hickory, Louisville.
There was guys that would swing these like 4 dipped in black lacquer Carolina clubs.
Quadruple dip club.
Does anybody swing Carolina clubs in the big league? Quadruple.
That's like a Kissimmee stick. Do you remember Kissimmee sticks?
Yes.
That was,
or Adirondacks.
Yeah, Rolling. As you know, the Wave Bat movement is happening. Check out Wave Bat Co. on Instagram. We don't do a lot of there's not like 7 of these. This is one of one. So look, we're new, we're young, but we offer quality bats at a quality price because it's wood bat, dude.
Here at Callahan Auto Parts. I'm just kidding.
It's wood. One swing and it could be 2 pieces.
What is this orange and gray?
It's called the Grorange.
I just love these 2 tones.
When you're using wood, did you use pine tar or what'd you use?
I used stick and pine tar, yeah.
What was the main stick? Do you remember? Did you have a particular?
It was called Big Stick. Do you remember those?
Really?
They were like fat. They were twice as fat as this one.
No, I remember one stick when I started.
Tiger
stick?
Stick?
No, Manny Mota stick. Did he play for the Dodgers too? It was the Manny Mota stick, and so it was a Mota stick. It was the first one, but we used to do pine tar on the rag, right?
Yeah.
Just like
duct tape on the back.
Yeah, duct tape, and then
That's high school.
then you tape it with the athletic tape to make it look nice. You don't want to make it too,
grimy.
Yeah, grimy. And then you get it on the handle, and then you use rosin to and dirt, just so it wouldn't be too like
so
sludgy.
It'd create gristle.
But it would be not as wet.
Yeah, it wouldn't be because the pine tar from the rag is slick,
and so
until you put the rosin and dirt in there to create grit, which creates like this kind of film that hardens around the bat. Then it creates like a sticky, hardened gristle.
And the pine tar, the rag, you go here on more of the label / upper handle because it was too wet. You just you would tap. Okay, so but the difference with stick is you want to apply it right on the handle.
Yeah.
Right, and then that way it's like it's there because it's not as wet. This doesn't leave stains on your jersey like Justin Turner, who does it every single day. He gets a big old right here, and then he takes his first practice swing. He goes like this. He goes right there on the jersey every day. It's a big jersey mess. I feel bad for the clubby.
Yeah, it's his thing though.
Yeah, this is the Pelican Bat Wax, the stick. It's it's almost, it reminds me of like rosin for the violin bow.
Exactly. This is the world's smallest violin I'm playing.
And then I have this, which is the ball player's balm, which you can tell, if you can tell.
I thought that was Pelican wax.
No, this one is the Pelican. This one's
Oh.
ball player balm. And I like this one. Why?
It smells good.
Oh, it takes me right back into the dugout. Smell it. That's pine tar. What is it? Eating seeds is a pastime activity. The toxicity of our city. Do you know that song? Of our city.
Sounds like Incubus.
System of a Down.
Oh, okay. It's a good smell.
Pine tar stick, cleaner, put it straight on a handle,
Pine tar
sparingly.
Bat,
I
like
remember
dirt.
one time I was on field going to just like talk to some Rockies. My dad was with the Rockies and going to say what's up to Todd Helton. And he's like, got his bat. And I remember like, hey, what's up, Todd? And he goes, it was like, he barely could take his bat, like the hand off the bat. It was so sticky. And he's like, what's up, dude? And it stuck.
Grip strength. I can hold the bat.
Stick strength.
I can hold the bat literally paper light like this and still have grip strength. That's what that tar will do for you. You don't have to hold the bat like you're going to burn it into sawdust because there's no grip. You can literally hold it like
you're
it's making noise. One time at band camp.
Do you think they're using Spider Tack again?
Why?
I heard.
How are they getting away with it?
I heard the spin rates are going up.
Well, I think it's later in the year.
I think they're like, all right, just.
It's later in the year. Maybe the arms are getting better. Like
I don't know. That's what I heard. That's what I heard.
So Spider Tack might be out on the table again, just so you guys know.
What about the standings wise? What's going on? Like, what's going on with the Yankees?
Yankees are down 3-7 since the Gallo trade. What do you got, TJ?
Dude, did you see Stephen A. Smith go off?
You need to get off the weed.
The Yankees are garbage. I have family that lives on Webster Avenue. But the Yankees right now are garbage. I can appreciate Aaron Judge. He had 46 home runs, but he went 0 for 4 last night. He went 1 for 3 the night before. But you didn't see that?
Get off the weed.
He was ripping that. And I like the commentary. And
Sure. He's just there to keep you entertained.
He has to. That's how he does it. So the Yankees, downfall. A lot of people
They're on the way to
blame
leveling out. Yeah, they're leveling out right now. Mets on the rise. Good for them. Still holding on strong. We thought they might do themselves a favor.
Okay.
Take a dump at the end of the year like they always do.
3.5 up on the Braves, but the
That's
Braves
only 3.5 though. That's not how many are the Dodgers up?
The Dodgers are up 16.5.
So hats off to LA.
Padres, yeah, the Dodgers.
When you have two of the hottest hitters in baseball, and Freddie Freeman and Trey Turner, they have actually the most hits, I believe, in the big leagues.
Central. St. Louis is holding on.
White Sox, where are they at?
Middle of the road. They're 2.5 back. Cleveland's only up 1 game from Minnesota. Tampa Bay is 9 behind the Yankees. After the Yankees' whole debacle, I mean, it's kind of crazy. And then Houston's still on top, 11.5 games up.
Yeah, Houston, Dodgers, Yankees, and Mets.
And
Who else?
was it Jordan Alvarez?
Yeah, he's an MVP candidate.
He can God, I was watching his swing. He's got a good swing. Did you see Rocco Baldelli get fired up about the play at the plate?
Oh, yeah, I did.
I like Rocco Baldelli.
I love him, dude. He's one of my favorite people in baseball.
Did you play with him?
I did some rehab assignments with him in Vero Beach where he came down to hang out with us. And he was one of the funniest, coolest, driest sense of humor. He had this incredible beard.
But pretty talented though, right?
Oh my, he was the number one sport.
Was
I think he was the number 1 pick to the Rays.
Yeah, he was.
And then had gotten to the big leagues fairly quick, had rookie of the year and did some thing. Got to the point where he was about ready to be they're going to offer him a contract or they're going to offer free agency. And he had this Joe Mauer disease where it's it affects your cells and it doesn't allow your cells to recover. Right. So you become very fatigued and you can't recover. And so he had to retire. Yeah. But this dude, I'm not even kidding you. I watched him jump 14 feet in the air and touch the top of the backboard. And then run a 3.5 to first base from the right side after I watched a 3.35 to first base from the left side. And you can't tell the difference between a 3.35 and a 3.5, but one was from 1.5 feet or 6 feet farther away. So that tells you how fast Rocco was moving from the right side to keep up with Joey Gathright on the left side. But Joey Gathright also like was close to breaking the major league record at first base.
Crazy.
Hit a chopper over the pitcher's head and like run a 3.35, like 3.29 is the record.
Just,
He did. It was Joey Gathright and him rehabbing with us in Tampa. We were in extended spring training, and Rocco does one of these like flips it to the shortstop in the hole. And I'm not even kidding you. This guy's 6'4". He's got huge strides and he's quick twitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
boom.
And I was like, whoa, he beat that. And then everyone was like, all the scouts were like looking at their guns and they were like, whoa, dude, or their clocks.
You know who else did that? Was Ricky Williams. I played against Ricky Williams in
Oh,
the
I
New York
bet.
Pen, dude. And
Heisman Trophy winner guys from Texas, running back, NFL player we're talking
like,
about.
it looks so big and so robust, like swah.
Well, that's how the sprinters are. Just so you guys know,
So
the world-class
unreal.
sprinters
So
are
unreal.
like that.
But
They're built like that, like big, you know. Shout out
they
to
have
Adley.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, he seems to be kind of like settling in and seems like a kind of an older spirit. Just kind of has that.
He's like a Gary Carter, but a better hitter.
Yeah,
That's what he
it's
reminds
very
me of.
just kind of not too flashy and just
Catcher
kinda,
for the Mets in the
Yeah.
'86 World Series.
Super
That's what he
cool.
reminds me of.
Yeah, happy for him. I want to show you guys this real quick. So I got this cool little trinket. It has a little thing on it right here, but it
TJ actually has a daughter that is not even a year old that we're going to force her to learn how to play catch already.
It fits on her finger. One of my client students brought this back from Japan, and they always have the best baseball
Merchandise.
gear. Yeah, and so he brought me this little trinket. It's a Mizuno glove. Kind of reminds me of a little just ornament or just a little.
My cat uses it to take grounders, is what it's.
Your cat's has the softest hands ever, dude.
He's so athletic.
And then
He's like
just so
Ozzie
sick.
Smith at
Just-
shortstop.
But this thing is sick. You guys have no idea, how the craftsmanship. It's legit. It's like if I could somehow figure out a way to shrink my hand, it would be a perfect glove. The leather on it's ridiculous. It has a little fur on one
Oh, I
side.
love those trinkets like that, man.
Arigatou gozaimasu. It's thank you very much.
Yeah, he knows what to say. I don't.
But what fun stuff.
We love trainer gloves here. We've already talked about them on the show, guys. You know that. So we're
Maybe
just into
next
trainer
time, because
gloves.
I have 3 trainer gloves from JL, and I have 2 that are boxed still. You guys, thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in tonight, guys.
Leave some comments. Tell us who you think might make the playoffs. Your World Series prediction.
Astros
And
versus
it'll be cool. We can look
Dodgers.
back.
Rematch?
Maybe. It'd be cool to be
Yankees, Dodgers?
That would be Yankees Dodgers would be sweet. I'd like that. Did
Which
you
one
watch
would
the,
you prefer?
The Captain?
Yes, guys, watch it.
So good.
So awesome. That
And-
guy. Whew.
Yeah. Was he overrated?
Is that even a question? I don't know
I
where
did-
this
someone
overrated
said
thing
that-
is coming
well,
from. He had 383 in the freaking World Series, guys. He had almost 400 in the playoffs. The guy's batting average went up 50 points in the clutch times. I'm sorry. I don't care if he made 58 errors his first year. He is hands down the greatest leader and the coolest Major League Baseball player of all time. He is Michael Jordan of baseball, Kobe Bryant of baseball.
But he's even more than that because no antics off field, never once. I mean, they tried to make some things happen, like he maybe did.
He admitted it that if there were cell phones now, he wouldn't have a career. It wouldn't last him 3 years.
Well, maybe.
But the point being is, my favorite thing
But
about
what about A-Rod? What about freaking Michael Jordan? Still had issues going on and off the court. He
My
was
favorite
pretty
thing-
straightforward. He took care of business. He was very all about the
Loyalty
team,
and
loyalty
respect.
and respect, and making sure he took care of business. And so
I like
he didn't
that.
get caught. He didn't get in trouble, and they tried to make things happen for him. But listen, look. Try and watch the Captain. Derek Jeter is something that is inspiring to people that have talent that maybe aren't as talented, and hopefully they'll
I mean, he was the greatest, the best high school player in America every year he played.
people didn't like how he was.
Yeah.
He was that year. So
The thing I like about Jeter
5
is
rings.
no matter if he made an error, hit a home run, you wouldn't see any emotion from him. He'd have a poker face on. He'd make an error, big clutch situation, make an error, and then he would just act as if it was zero problem. Like dudes punch their glove or show emotion, he'd just act like he was looking past everyone like this. He would just look up and look past everyone, and then he'd go up and get a clutch hit, win the game, and be like, well, I didn't get too high and didn't get too low, and that's the reason why I am the way I am. And that's what I want you guys to know. No matter if you strike out or hit a home run, be the same dude.
Even keel. We love you guys.
Drag butt!
Get out.